guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a new video, and in this video I'll be sharing tips on how to look expensive on a budget. Now, I watch these videos all the time. The videos, how to look expensive, how to look put together, how to elevate your look. I absolutely love these videos, but I decided to add the on the budget part because, you know, we're in January, we're in 2022, and we're in a new year. We want to look the best, we want to feel the best, and also, I'm sure I'm not the only one. You know, we've got our goals, we've got our plans, and we kind of want to do certain things on a budget. And I always say, as an affordable fashion blogger, that you can always look good on a budget. And in today's video, I just wanted to give you some new tips for this new year on how to look expensive and how to elevate your look on a budget. So the first tip on how to look expensive on a budget is actually going to be your hair. How you wear your hair is so important. I love to have neat hairstyles, and I feel like having neat, well-combed, tidy hair will always make you look expensive and to look put together, basically. You know, sometimes when, for example, you could be wearing like a puffer jacket in the winter, you could just be wearing a t-shirt with jeans, you could even be wearing a tracksuit. But if your hair is nice and neat, so either it's all like brushed back neatly, no flyaways, or you've got a neat fringe like mine and it's cut really nicely, or your hair is straight and you know it's just neatly brushed, or the curls are really defined, you know, just having a neat, defined hairstyle always makes you look expensive, especially cleaned hair and hair that smells lovely. Tip number 2 is going to be simple makeup. When I say simple makeup, it doesn't mean that you can't, you know, have bright colors or wear eyeshadow, just a simplified makeup. For the days that I want to look put together and expensive, I find that I kind of go for a basic, simple, minimal look. So for example, you've got your foundation, your concealer. If you're going to have lashes, like today I have individual lashes on, but as you can see, there's not too much going on. Sometimes I find that when there's too much blush, too much lip color on the lip, and heavy mascara, it just looks a little bit messy and it starts to look tacky. But if you have a nice color matching foundation, a nice concealer that kind of brightens up under your eye, with a nice little lip gloss, you just look fresh. And I know even myself, I don't wear makeup every day, and some of you might be like, I'm not the makeup kind of person, or I don't wear makeup every day. Sometimes I literally just put on some concealer under my eye, put on Carmex or Vaseline on my lips, and I'm good to go. Just because you know, it just lifts up my face. It makes my face look awake and bright and just not tired, if that makes sense. So you just want to have like a simple look that just makes you look nice, fresh, airy and clean. You just don't want to overdo it with your makeup. Of course, like when I go out, I do contour, I do have my highlight, but sometimes overdoing it and having too many mixed colors can be a bit overwhelming, which can then kind of look a little bit tacky. But if you want to look expensive, I've noticed that that kind of expensive look comes from simplicity. My next tip is probably one of my favorite, is structured clothing. You guys probably already guessed what my favorite kind of item of structured clothing is blazers. I love structured blazers. I love structured jackets. I'm going to do an insert of some of the blazers and jackets that I have. You know, they've got nice shoulder pads that just give me some, you know, structure on my shoulder, and it just, the blazer or the jacket will bring it in my waist. That just gives that structure, and I just find that when you have structure in your outfits, you look more put together, you look more expensive, you've just lifted and elevated that outfit, rather than, you know, having like an oversized t-shirt, an oversized blazer, an oversized jacket. Of course, I do wear oversized jackets, and if I am going to wear oversized jackets, I would also pair it with skinny fitted jeans, you know, a fitted tank top, a fitted t-shirt underneath, so there's not too much going on. I'm not looking too baggy or like overdressed or things that don't fit me. And to carry on with this, I'm also going to add wearing clothes that fit you. Also, I find that sometimes, especially with like trousers or skirts or dresses, if you get the wrong size, you could either look put together, classy, sexy, you know, expensive, or you could just look, yeah, the face says it all. And it literally comes down to sizing. You want to make sure that you get the right size in your jeans or your bottoms or your tops. because wearing clothes too tight just makes you look uncomfortable. It doesn't complement you properly. It doesn't complement you in the areas where it's supposed to complement you. Wearing clothes your size, that is appropriate for your size, of course, just makes you look comfortable, neat and put together. Structured clothes, you could buy structured items, which I also have, like I said, blazers, jackets and tops. But what I have done is also at times gone to a tailor. If I found that, for example, I want to take my jacket in slightly, I've actually brought my blazer to a tailor just to take in the waist a little bit. Sometimes this can also be with length of a top, a jacket, or jeans, for example. Especially sometimes I find that wearing jeans that, you know, that you fold at the bottom just looks a little bit tacky, and you've got like the fold that's folding over your boot or your trainers, like, oh guys, I don't like it. And the other day I was trying on some jeans and I loved them, but because they were folded like 3 times for it to fit, I couldn't get them. But now of course they're doing like petite size, small size, and you can even cut them, because you know now you can buy those jeans that have like the raw cut style. If they're too long, then cut them. So definitely get some structured items in your wardrobe with some shoulders, you know, a waist. I love like a waist belt that also brings structure. If you have like, even with in the winter, you can have a nice puffer jacket with a waist belt that just brings in the waist and brings the body out. Get some structure in your wardrobe. Tip number 4 is just having neat, clean nails. You know, I like to do my nails. I like to go and get myself a manicure, and I also like to do a pedicure. I just think that they just look nice. You know, it just makes your nails look really neat. So whenever your hands are out there, or you're writing, or you're just touching your hair, your nails look really nice and neat. It could be, you know, I love to do white tips. I think white tips is just the perfect clean, expensive kind of look, or bright red, like short nails. Of course, you can also have long nails and look expensive, but you just want to make sure that whatever nail style that you have, they look clean, they're not overgrown, or they're not dirty. Or for example, if you turn your nails around, that you can see that it's all dirty. You don't want any of that. So make sure you have nice, neat, filed nails, and even toes, because sometimes I find that I have seen girls that look so nice in the summer with their outfits, with their sandals, and when I've looked down, I can just see their toenails really long, like it's going over the sandal. You do not want that, ladies. Okay, so get a nice manicure or pedicure. You could do them at home. Like I've said several times, I do my shellac nail kit most of the time at home, or you can go to a nail shop. Up to you, but just make sure you have nice, neat nails. If you have a job, for example, you're not able to paint your nails as often, then you can just make sure the nails that you have are nicely filed, nicely buffed, and you know, you can get the top layer, that just the top clear layer that just hardens your nails and just makes sure your nails are nice and neat. The next tip is to have simple kind of jewelry, or not too much jewelry whenever you're wearing an outfit. For whenever I personally want to look expensive or put together, I would always go for simple studs. Like these, for example, like today, I would always go for like a simple silver stud. I would either go for like my pearl studs, or I would go for like, you know, those small little hoops, and you know, those small little chains, just something nice and basic to look expensive. I do think sometimes if you want that expensive clean look, you don't want to be doing too much with your jewelry, because you know, sometimes when you wear statement jewelry, it could like be quite loud when you're wearing them. But if you kind of want to look expensive, you know, put together, classy, you want to have that minimal look as well. I also do though have to say that if you are going to wear like hoops, or you know, chunky hoops, you want to make sure that your outfit and your other jewelry items match it. For example, when I wear my chunky earrings, for example, I wouldn't wear a necklace, because it's just too much clashing, and I wouldn't have my bracelets and everything and rings out, because that is just too overwhelming, and then it starts to look a little bit tacky. It just doesn't look expensive. It could look a little bit cheap, but you just want to make sure you have signature jewelry items on. For example, if you have a set of small studs, you have a small little necklace, or if you have a big chain, you want to have some small studs, or if you have big chunky earrings, you just want to have the big chunky earrings. So basically balancing out your jewelry. And I find that jewelry can really add to a look. Like sometimes you could be wearing a simple low neck top and you have a cute little chain with some studs, or a nice classy evening dress with the perfect set of earrings. I definitely think that jewelry can add to your look. Next is hygiene. Now it's sad that I have to talk about this, because you would think that everybody knows knows that if you want to look good, if you want to look well presented, then your hygiene's got to be on point. But sometimes, ladies, it's not on point. But we're going to change that. We're going to change that. You want to make sure that you smell good. Wherever you go, you want to smell good. When you enter the room, you want the smell that you leave to be really nice and even memorable. Do you know what I mean? So you want to make sure that you've washed really well. You've scrubbed everywhere you need to scrub. You've used the nice oils and nice creams just to make your body look really nice and not dry. And you know, we have to keep our skin really moisturized, especially throughout the winter seasons. So keeping your skin really nice and creamed, your lips always nice, you know, englossed or got Vaseline or Carmex, just making sure that you look really neat. And having the perfect deodorant that is long lasting. I always prefer to get like the deodorant that lasts like 24 hours, 48 hours, like the long wearing ones. I just find that they're just perfect for me. I also like body sprays, body mists that I can just put in my bag. You don't have to have tons of perfume. For example, I have about 3 perfumes that I have, and I have one go-to that I always go to. So it's not about getting the expensive perfumes or, you know, a number of perfumes because I want to smell really, really good. You can just, even if it's just the one perfume that you have, you just want to smell nice. You just want to have the good hygiene, that people, when they see you, you look clean, your nails look clean, your face look clean, your clothes looks clean, you know, your clothes looks ironed, you know, all of those kind of things just makes you look put together. So the next tip is accessories. Now I love accessories, especially in the summer. I feel like I'm going to experiment more in the winter, but especially in the summer, accessories can really, really add to your look and just give you that finish to your expensive look, and just to, you know, elevate that look and just make you looking, you know, cute. You could have a nice hat with your nice straight hair. You can put a scarf, you know, those like satin scarves, silk satin scarves that you can tie around your neck. Sunglasses. Sunglasses is my favorite go-to to look expensive. Sometimes I would have my nice, lovely, tailored, structured coat, and I would just put on a set of my shade glasses, and I'm just like, my name's Desreen. And I just feel it, you know, you just feel put together, you just feel expensive, and literally just adding those sunglasses on just lifts you up. I don't know what it is about adding sunglasses, but sunglasses is definitely one of my tips to elevate your look. My next tip is to smile. Now, you might just think, yeah, everyone smiles, it's easy to smile. Not everyone smiles, and I can tell you that for free. When you're out, when you're meeting new people, when you're in a restaurant, when you're at the zoo, you know, you always just want to have a nice smile on your face, because that just makes you more approachable. It just makes you more attractive. You know, I don't know, there's just something about someone who is smiling rather than having like a sour face that just makes you look nicer. It just makes you look more attractive. Like, you could be wearing something so simple and your smile just lights up the room, but then if you do look physically put together and your outfit is all nice but you've just got that sour face on, I don't know, for me, you ain't looking expensive, honey. Another tip on how to look expensive on a budget is having that monochrome look to your outfits. So that all black look, that all white look, that bright colored look, just having an outfit in the same color. I absolutely love that look. Keeping your look in one color will always make you look expensive. But what I will say with the monochromatic looks, I do feel like it also has to be a mixture of different materials and different fabrics. So for example, if I was to wear like a sequin black skirt, I would definitely wear like a satin or a silk, you know, camisole top. Or let's say I'm going to wear a turtleneck, a thick, you know, turtleneck. I probably wear it with like faux leather bottoms, kind of just mixing and matching the fabrics as well. I also feel like that's the key of elevating those kind of monochromatic looks. A nice white shirt is definitely a must to look expensive. I think I own quite a few white shirts just because I love the simplicity of a white shirt look and how it just elevates your look and how it just makes you look clean, fresh and put together. There's so many different types of shirts. I do like the fitted shirts, or you can have the oversized shirts that has a nice sharp collar or a nice cuff on the wrist. Just a white, nice, simple shirt, properly ironed or steamed, would also help you look expensive. A pair of pumps, a pair of loafers is definitely needed in your wardrobe. I just find like a classic nice black pair of loafers, of pumps to wear with like a smart look. Just looks so classy, as well as having pointed court heels. There's something about wearing pointed court heels, whether it's in black, whether it's in nude, whether it's in red, that just makes you look so classy and so expensive, honey. So thank you guys for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If there's any more tips that you'd like to share with me or my followers, then let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share with your loved ones. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.